How do you do this? I want YouTube clout.
This.
Yeah, teach me.
Go like this. Go like that. Put your fingers up.
Just do it for me. Can you just move my hand? Here. No one gets to roast me about this because I was trekking through the woods in forensic psychology, burying a piece of chicken to dig it up in a week and see how it rots. Forensic science. And I was covered in burrs and getting hit in the face by branches, and it fucked my makeup up, so don't come for me. So here's a disclaimer. I think we have all written some really shitty poetry in our lives, and there's nothing wrong with writing shitty poetry. I just really feel like that should have never gotten published. So I mean, this is less a flame on Gabby for writing it, because I'm sure we've all written some really bad things. This is more a flame on the publishers for letting her put that out in the world, because that was, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty embarrassing. So, you know what? Don't flame us and pretend that you don't judge people behind closed doors with your friends, especially celebrities. This book was inspired by Bo Burnham, who was inspired by Shel Silverstein, so I suppose by the transitive property this book is inspired by Shel Silverstein, which I'm cool with because he's dope. This is gonna age so bad. First poem, Unexpected. Ladies and gentlemen, come have a look. Here at last, another YouTuber book. Or just what we needed, someone to produce the tangible ego of a 20-something douche. Well, at least she's self-aware.
Pout. Life sucks. Be grateful you woke up this morning. That's the worst part.
This one is titled, Please. Please, babe. I can't live without you, babe.
This is John!
I know, babe. But I wish he dropped dead, babe. Look at this. I have to go make a bottle and feed the baby. I have to go post a selfie and feed my ego.
That's so fucking judgmental.
And
Okay, these, you know why comics like this bug me? That's a fucking straw man that you made up to make fun of people when you have no idea what's like, there is no one alive whose only motive is to post selfies. Everyone has more to them to that, even if it isn't much. That is a total fucking straw man, and it makes me so mad. 4 poems ago, didn't she have a poem about how, like, she could never insult someone that she doesn't know? Sleep, along with this shitty little illustration, but at least it's better than milk and honey. I like sleep. Sleep is neat. If you're having trouble, count some sheep. I like sleep. Sleep is sweet. Best of all, sleep is cheap. When I sleep, I can dream of cherry pie and Boston cream. When I sleep, I don't have to think. That's why I love my 8-hour blink. I only wake up to eat or pee. Otherwise, I'd sleep for eternity. Did you just casually admit that you were suicidal in the last line of this poem that sounds like it was written by, like, a 5-year-old dog? Oh my god, these illustrations, they kill me.
Bruh.
Happy. Every time I try to write a silly poem, it turns out incredibly sad. Oh, so we're going back to you straight up confessing that you want to kill yourself. Oh god. Rise of Bangtan. And Fortnite.
You're a dimwit, a nitwit, a halfwit, and a dipshit.
I agree.
A peon, a moron,
A
and
peon. She must have Googled some synonyms. That's a $5 word.
utterbore and a yawn. Imbecile. Ignoramus.
Ignoramus?
Yes. Ignoramus. Vile, yucky, heinous. A nincompoop, a ninny, and absolutely cringy.
Don't post this.
This is gonna be the intro.
Ow, my burn.
You're a roly-poly fatty from all the things you've eaten.
Me and the kid.
You're a jackass, an asshat, a nutcase, and a cretin. A numbskull, a twerp, jack-off, pleb.
Pleb.
Dunce, dweeb, dunderhead, bozo, dork, buffoon, flop, stupid, smelly, useless, mop. Hold on, wait. I'm not the type to call someone a dummy. To whom could I ever speak this way? Oh crap. I'm talking to me.
In this one, it says, I smashed my smoke detector because I'd rather die in a fiery, painful death than listen to it judge me. Or something like that. Like, what?
Your
You'd
smoke
rather-
detector is judging you.
Put your fingers straight.
Why don't I bend that way?
Wait, sing something.
Safe. Be careful, they warn. Be cautious, they say. If you keep living like this, you'll die one day. Okay, that's like maybe slightly clever, because everyone's gonna die one day, but also who in your life is telling you to be careful or you're gonna die? She on some like Demi Lovato maneuvers? Is the Gabby show like doing heroin? Oh. Catfish. He wanted to be 10 years younger. She wanted to be 20 pounds lighter. So they played pretend. Then they finally met. Turns out they were perf for each other. Perf? First of all, the word perf killed it. It was going somewhere kind of cute, like the Pina Colada song. Oh, please do this one, because the illustration is... Woo!
When you have a manlet as a boyfriend.
Ow, it hurts my wrist. But
This is all I can do.
Cliches. Is it never give up on the one you love, or if you love them, let them go? Because these quotes are getting confusing, and honestly, I just gotta know. Because they say when it's right, it's easy, but also that relationships take a lot of work. Most would agree on the first one, unless their loved one is a jerk. They say that time heals all wounds, but also absence makes the heart grow fonder. How both sentiments could be true, only one truly has to ponder. So should we have a lot in common, or do opposites attract? I suppose that depends on if you have similar interests to the chick with the awesome rat. That's a good one.
want to see something cool?
You should do that to me.
Wow.
Good one.
Good
love.
one.
Good one.
Good one.
Wait. And then, like that.
Anyway, advice 14. I hate that she feels qualified to give advice when she thought it was okay to publish this book. When I was a kid, my biggest fear was getting lost in space, and it turns out maybe I shouldn't have been so stressed about that. BC, I don't, no apostrophe, have a spaceship, so don't make problems where there aren't any. Thanks. I'll just stop fucking doing that right now. I'll tell my therapist that she can fuck off, because I have the Gabby show in my life. BFF. Lonely has been my bestest friend for as long as I remember. I have to like stop my brain from automatically correcting this grammar and speaking it more intelligently than it's written. Look at that.
Oh, well, man. Oh,
That's my
we
boyfriend.
stand that, man.
I love him.
Love a big hairy man.
Do you think
Okay.
Beyonce has a book?
Beyonce? She could publish this and everyone, including me, would pretend it was quality fucking literature because I'm so far up her ass. This one's hilarious. I'd like some ranch, please. Okay, but just so you know, that's gonna be an extra 50 cents. Okay, but just so you know. Fuck. What? That's all it says. What? I'm a huge fan of that. If every poem in this book was like this, I would keep this
same.
and cherish it. I think we learned something today. I don't know what it was, but I think we probably learned something. I can't do anything cool. I can only critique literature.
This is where it ends.